Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we're doing another twin flame energy reading. This reading is meant to be timeless, so no matter when you find it, no matter where you're at on your journey when you find it, there is a message for you here. Today we are pulling from Gods and Titans by Stacy DeMarco, and our first card is Thoth, wisdom. So when you're on this journey, you're always able to tap into the wisdom of God, and you do that by listening to the good feeling in your heart and the intuition that you have. People equate that with their third eye, your intuition, and your crown chakra, your downloads from God. That is how you know how to move forward. That is the wisdom that you always have access to. You may experience blocks to receiving that wisdom that you can heal through by just loving yourself and choosing to receive, but you always have access to love and God's wisdom along your path. You always have access to the next step. You may not have access to the full how your journey is going to look. You're always going to have access to your next steps and a way forward on the path that you have chosen. Trust that God is always communicating with you. And if you're feeling frustrated there, you're not quite sure what God is communicating with you, you feel your feelings, love yourself, follow the good feeling. Or maybe you pull a card and you're able to see a message that God has for you in that moment, and you can trust that good feeling as you move forward. The next card is Poseidon Flow. When you're following your intuition, you're naturally going to fall into the flow of God. You're going to flow into the path for your journey. And that is so powerful because when you surrender to the journey, when you surrender to God's guidance, you're guided perfectly to the place that you need to go. It's not always going to look the way that you think that it should. It may look like you're going a roundabout way. It may look like you're going in the exact opposite direction sometimes, but God knows the way to get you there, and only the flow can take you to the place that you're meant to be. And if you resist the flow, you decide to do things on your own, you're going to encounter more unnecessary challenges because you're attempting to control rather than go with the flow and only address the challenges that God wants you to face, the ones that you need to transcend in order to be with your twin flame and manifest your dreams. So surrender to the flow. The next card is Typhon, anger and rage. When anger and rage come up in your consciousness, when you're feeling really angry, you're pissed off, maybe you're pissed off at God, maybe you're pissed off at your twin flame, maybe you're pissed off at yourself. Anytime you feel anger, there's a sign there that there's something deeper underneath. In order to feel your feelings and really move through the feeling, you have to get to that feeling underneath. Honor the fact that you feel angry, journal it, allow yourself to feel it, allow yourself to release it, and then feel the true feeling that's there. Choose to feel your feelings, because anger is a numbing tool. It is a way to avoid feeling uncomfortable feelings, and usually that is sadness. Usually that is pain of some nature. And when you allow yourself to actually feel the pain, actually feel the sadness, you're able to release it. It's not something that is true about yourself or about the situation. It's just a place to love yourself deeper. It's safe to feel your feelings. Choose to feel your feelings, because that is your ticket to your twin flame and your union and anything that you desire. The next card is Set, chaos. So if you're experiencing a lot of chaos in your life right now, it's a time to really look within where you're feeling chaos within yourself. Remember, you manifest your reality. What you're focused on, what you are holding in your subconscious, whether it be a limiting belief or a pattern of behavior, you are manifesting your reality at all times. If you're experiencing chaos, there's somewhere within you that is also feeling chaos. Maybe it's just stress. Maybe it's just stress. Maybe it's anxiety. Maybe it's a love of drama, numbing out instead of feeling your feelings. That tends to attract chaos and drama in your life, because if you're not feeling your feelings, you're going to have a backlog of upsets that come up. And once you're backlogged enough, you're going to be knocked down to where you were in order to really truly face and move through your blocks. You can't just avoid your feelings. You can't just love and light your way to your union. You do have to feel through your feelings. You have to move through the challenges in order to be with your twin flame. Claim your peace, claim the love for yourself, and you'll move through that chaos. You'll be able to let it go and have your union. The next card, the bottom of the deck, is Hades, death. To me, this doesn't feel like a physical death. This feels like a death of ego. When you're going through an ego death, you are going to have a lot of stuff come up all at once. You're going to have, sometimes you're going to have a dark night of the soul. Sometimes you're going to be going through your cave of fear. And everything that is out of alignment with love that you're calling in, everything that is your deepest, darkest fears are going to be brought up when you're going through ego death. Because ego only has the power that you give it. But if you've given it power in the past and you suddenly take that away, it's going to use the power that it has to try to convince you that you need to hang on to it. And that's what those challenges are, is you overcoming and fully letting go of ego, showing that you've learned the lessons, because ego will try to shake every single place where you've been weak before. We'll try to convince you that love isn't real. We'll try to convince you to abandon your path because it's hopeless. And a lot of people quit right there before they're about to have a breakthrough because they experience the worst fears coming true. They experience what they feel like is a setback or a failure. And instead of persisting and continuing to choose love and continuing to choose the path that they desire, they give up. They say, well, I'm not doing this anymore. It's too hard. That's not what you want. You want to keep going. Ego death is a good thing. It allows you to be who you truly are, your divine self. You let go of what no longer serves you, the ego that doesn't even exist, in order to be your true divine self and your true happy, joyful self. So allow the ego to leave. It is not you, and you will feel so much better when you do. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like support on your twin flame journey, whether that be through a personalized card reading or one-on-one coaching, you can find my services at sacredtwinflameunion.com, and I will see you all in the next video.